It is the Indy Lights Grand Prix of Indianapolis, the second in as many days for the field. Rinus VeeKay comes along, yesterday's winner. Robert McGinnis just beside him. They take that final right-handed turn. They start to work their way north up the straightaway. They await. The green flag is out. Racing again in Indianapolis. Really good jump for Rinus VeeKay.
And Rinus now protect the inside. You do not want anyone funneling up the inside of you. That's a very, very smart move there. Robert McGinnis going to swing it around the outside. Is he going to be able to pull it off?
Does not look so. And look at David Malukas. Looked like David Malukas, and it looks like perhaps Zachary Clayman, couldn't tell, got locked up a little bit midfield back. But Rinus VeeKay able to hold on to that top spot.
Wow, that was some impressive driving for the two of them there. Rinus VeeKay in that dark red Mazda machine, followed by Robert McGinnis in the blue and white car. McGinnis has the draft coming into turn 7.
Boy, McGinnis really made a look on VeeKay as they went into turn number 1. But again, the angle not there, and it looks like, oh, this time he's going to go through the grass. This is really not good for Robert McGinnis. You talked about championship points, Anders. There you go, falling back.
And we have a spinner. I believe that's Lucas Cole in the back there. So he's gone off the track. Very, very easy to do on this opening lap. But unfortunately, from the perspective of a championship mindset, when you have to push the pass, there really isn't that big of a sense of urgency on the opening lap to make those kind of moves. Because if Robert McGinnis had waited another half a lap or so, as Ryan Norman here goes off the track and is going to spin. So insult to injury for Ryan Norman here. He's going to fall to the back of the pack.
Boy, I'll tell you, all kinds of problems early in this race. It is a 35-lap event. You take a look there at Oliver Askew. Toby Sowery is going to go alongside him. Askew has to look, one would think, Anders, at everything that's taking place in front of him and has to make that decision. Do I charge or do I just kind of wait and let things settle out a little bit?
And I think Oliver Askew here in the white and blue car is doing a good job of defending from Sowery, and just kind of went down to the inside and told Sowery, all right, if you want to try and get around me, you're going to have to go the long way around on the outside of the corner. So good defending there, and a strong opening lap here for Dalton Kellett. Look at this, all the way up in 5th.
Working their way around, and we'll see if he gets on that push to pass. This is the area where you want to hit it, right, Anders?
Yeah, exactly, and there it is. Yeah, he's pushing it hard. He's in the draft. Can he do something before turn 1?
He takes a pop. Oh, boy, I'll tell you what, Oliver Askew is going to make that track plenty wide, and he shuts the door on Robert McGinnis.
I tell you, I think race director Tony Kottman's going to have a real big problem with that, because you're allowed to make a proactive move.
He made 2 up there, didn't he?
Well, the problem for Oliver Askew is he didn't move until Robert McGinnis had already tried to go for the overtake, so that became a direct block there. So I think Tony Kottman's going to look at that, and if he's not assessed a penalty, he'll almost certainly be assessed a warning here, because that was a very, very defensive move. And yeah, you want to do this proactively, but look at this. Robert pops, and then Oliver Askew makes the move. Oof. That's not good. I think Tony Kottman's gonna have to get involved here. Oliver just needed to be a little bit more proactive. Just go to the inside, knowing that Robert's gonna try to go for the move. Go to the inside proactively. Make Robert McGinnis go around the long way. Oh, and there we have it. Oliver Askew has been told by race control to let Robert McGinnis go. So there you have it. And now he's gonna try and tuck right back to try and get that position, but could be a difficult feat here for Oliver Askew.
So Tony Kottman agreed with you, Anders, and the fact that, you know what, I've got to take a look at this, and he said to Robert McGinnis, go ahead and move around it, because Oliver Askew has to surrender that position. It drops now Oliver Askew to 4th. Robert McGinnis now runs in the 3rd position.
Yeah, and I think that was a good call, and might not have seemed like it at the time for Oliver Askew, but I think once he sees the replay himself, he's going to realize, yeah, that was probably the right thing. But look at the championship implications here. Rinus VeeKay, if the results stand, Rinus VeeKay will take over the championship lead. But Oliver Askew, oh man, what can he do?
Boy, he used that push to pass, no problem, right? But the question now is, can Robert McGinnis get the spot back? He still has a push to pass to use.
And it's just, again, I'm so surprised that these guys just don't proactively go all the way to the inside of the track to block. You always want to make your competitor go the long way around. You never want to open up the inside for your competitors. So I think Robert McGinnis' engineer there might have a word with him and say, man, you cannot let yourself get overtaken on the inside of the track. Look at this gap, 6.5 seconds now.
Rinus VeeKay working his way around this facility. It has been absolutely a superlative day here so far for that young man in car number 21. Rinus VeeKay working his way around, just has to make sure that he completes the end of this particular circuit without any issue whatsoever. He works his way around now. He's got that 12, 13, 14 combo, and then he will make the turn and head towards home. What a day it has been for that machine for Juncos Racing. Rinus VeeKay working his way around. Anders Krohn, he made no mistakes. The checkered flag waves. Rinus VeeKay wins the second race here on the road course at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Zachary Clayman will come home second. Question now, does Robert McGinnis have enough for that third spot? He does not. Oliver Askew rounds out the podium.
And that's not just a race win for VeeKay. That is complete and utter domination, and that's got to feel so good for him. Came into the weekend feeling a lot of pressure, and as things stand, he should have overtaken the championship lead now by 1 point. So he should be your new effective championship leader as things stand. Unofficial results, of course, but still, that's got to feel good for him.
And the celebration, Katie Hargett, is about to begin as Rinus VeeKay is going to pop his way out of that number 21 Juncos Racing machine. And here he is to celebrate a win at Indianapolis, Katie.
Jake, it was an absolutely flawless day for Rinus VeeKay, scoring his second win in Indy Lights, the first since all the way back in St. Petersburg. Rinus, what did you change between your execution from yesterday to today?
First of all, the start, that was a big change. Stayed in position, and yeah, I think it was just a matter of being consistent and getting out of the push-to-pass zone. So yeah, it was a great race. I want to thank the team for an amazing car, and I'm looking forward to many more wins.
Now with this win, you have 2 wins, as well as Oliver Askew has 2 wins. I gotta let you know also, you just took over the points lead.
That's very nice to know. It doesn't mean a lot, but let's keep it this way.
Watch the 103rd running of the Indianapolis 500, Sunday, May 26th at 11 a.m. on NBC.